Lance West right now. And Lance, from the beginning, you've been in contact with your sources, but you've learned a lot since then, within the past 3 hours.
Sure. In the past 30 minutes, we have been hiking around Lake Hefner to give you this vantage point. This is as close as anyone can get to Louis, where the shooting happened at about 6:30 this evening. You can see the police vehicles behind me, the flashing lights, a lot of officers, and off into the distance, about 100 yards away, where the bright lights are over there. I don't think you can see it. We're not going to zoom in too much because it's graphic, but that is where the shooter's body is laying right now on a mound of grass. No one around the shooting suspect. It is just cordoned off, yellow tape all around their crime scene investigation ongoing. Here's what we do know. We just walked around over to Mama Rojas. Most of the parking lot over
Having some technical trouble right now with that particular shot, but as you heard Lance say, let's go back to Lance. And Lance, I want to ask you something real quick, if you can hear me. The body of the shooter, we believe, is what you were showing us. Is that in the back of the restaurant? Is that
where is it in relation to
near the lake?
To
no,
Louis?
No, it is between the Hefner Parkway and the restaurant. So it's about 100 yards to the east of the restaurant. If you were accessing Louis from the front, that is where you would find the body. If that gives you perspective for anybody who's been out here, sort of in the parking lot area. And if you were to come straight down Britain Road into the Lake Hefner area, that's where the body of the shooting suspect is right now. Again, wrapped up with crime tape all around the scene. And really for about a quarter mile, this whole area has been taped off as they continue to investigate. As we were saying before, we had some issues with our signal. Most of the vehicles, the folks have been let go from Mama Rojas, Red Rock, Hefner Grill. Those folks have been cleared to go. I've been told that some of the people who were inside Louis when the shooting happened have been taken down to police headquarters. They're being questioned by police right now just to glean what may have happened here earlier this evening, to find out definitively if this was a random shooting or if these people were targeted specifically. There are still some people here. There are a lot of police vehicles up here, a lot of the vehicles of the patrons and workers not being allowed to leave. That's all part of the active crime scene. They have to go through all the vehicles, make sure that there are no booby traps, anything like that. They want to make sure everyone out here remains safe. But the folks who are inside the restaurant will be allowed to reunite with their family here, hopefully soon. But again, they've got a lot of questioning to do, so it's going to be a process that authorities say could take all night, guys.
Now, Lance, I know you've been in contact with your sources, but have you been able to maybe clarify, was the suspect running out and the patron going in, and that's where he was shot, or did the patron run after him, shoot him? How did that play out? Because the body
it's a good ways away.
Yes, it's not near the restaurant.
It's not near the front door.
Right, sure. A lot of people have speculated about what may have been going on, but still nothing definitive. We do know that the active shooter went inside the restaurant and unloaded about 15 rounds, according to eyewitnesses. There was a pause for 30 seconds or so, and then there were more gunshots. That may have been with the exchange of the Good Samaritan, who had a concealed carry, and perhaps that's when he ran out the front. But again, that is speculation. That is a lot of people here trying to piece together exactly what happened. But yes, the shooting suspect is about 50 yards outside of the restaurant, so not out back by the lake, as some people had originally thought, not in the restaurant, but I'm looking, he's about 100 yards from me right now, and based on my perspective, I'm saying about 50 yards to the east of the restaurant is where the body lay right now. But again, active crime scene, police, no indication that they'll be removing the suspect anytime soon. We don't see the coroner out here. There are no police officers, investigators, EMSA units around the shooting suspect right now. So an active crime scene, it's very fluid. We're going to continue to gather information, but hopefully they can get this all wound up here in the next little bit and get these folks back to their families, who I suspect are desperately waiting to give them a big hug tonight.